What is going on, movie lovers? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I am Jacob Bartley, and this is my review for All Eyez on Me, the Tupac Shakur biopic. We finally got one right, Tupac fans. Before I get started, I'm going to let you guys know that this is a spoilers review. There's not much to spoil for those of you who know the major life events in his life, but I will give you a warning that this is a spoiler review. Also, I am a huge Tupac fan. I grew up listening to Tupac. I had his CDs in my Walkman all the time when I was like 12, 13, 14, 15. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time, and I love rap in general. So I had high expectations for the idea of a Tupac movie, but once this movie started coming together, I never really got that excited as I thought I would have got for a Tupac movie. Like, I should be ecstatic. It should be one of my most anticipated movies of the year, but it wasn't. I just didn't like everything surrounding it, with the original director leaving and then a music video director coming on and all that. So I was a little bit worried going into this film, and rightfully so, because as a Tupac fan, I am not really satisfied with this film. It's not horrible. I was expecting it to be really bad, and it's not that bad, but I'm pretty disappointed as a Tupac fan. There are some really good moments though, and some callbacks to some great moments in his career, but overall I just was a little disappointed. I will say, the first half of the movie was probably the weakest part. They have it set up to where he's being interviewed in prison, and it's cutting back to him being interviewed and then these events in his life. And I just felt like it just felt so sloppy. And the first half of the movie, I was kind of checked out. But then the second half of the movie gets a lot better, and I kind of got locked back in. So like the last 45 minutes were really solid to me, and I was like, wow, this is what I wanted from the movie, not what they did with the first half of it. And the number one thing that bothered me the most, and I understand why this is the case, is because they got a music video director. The whole movie feels like a long music video. The way the editing is set up, it's all cut kind of like a music video. So you have these scenes with these actors, and then suddenly you hear a song start to kick in, and that's fine because this is a movie based around a musician, so you're going to have music in there. But they use the music too much, in my opinion, to where you can have a song come in and you can let it play for like 4 or 8 bars, but instead they let a whole verse and a chorus play, and it's like you're just seeing images on the screen while the actors are like doing stuff, and I didn't like that. It didn't feel like a movie to me. It felt like a music video montage at certain points, and that kind of really took me out of the film at a lot of points in the film. But what I really did like about it is the way so if you know anything about Tupac, he got out of prison in, I believe, in 95 because he signed with Death Row, and Suge Knight bailed him out of prison. And once that takes place in the film, from that point on, I thought it was actually really solid. I really like how they portrayed those events in his life and his career overall. So I didn't walk away completely disappointed thinking that this movie is a piece of trash. I just was a little bit disappointed overall because I love Tupac, and I was excited to see a movie about his life. So overall, it wasn't good, but it wasn't horrible. I would say it's pretty decent. That's the best word to describe it. The performances were iffy for me. The main actor, in certain moments he shines and he's good, and then in certain moments he was actually really bad. Like when the movie first starts, they must have shot those scenes early on because you could tell he got a little bit more comfortable in the role. So I was half and half on the main actor's performance, but the standout performance to me is the woman who plays his mom. She was great in this movie. So overall, yeah, it was okay. If you're a Tupac fan, I definitely recommend checking it out, but don't expect this amazing, great biopic like we might deserve. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Tupac, it's not called Tupac, it's called All Eyez on Me. I'm going to give All Eyez on Me, man, a 6 out of 10. I can't go higher than that. That's what my score for All Eyez on Me. Well, thank you all for watching again. I am Jacob Bartley for Apocalypse Movies. You can find me on this YouTube channel. Please subscribe, hit that like button if you like all things film. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, take care.